Y ahora nos toca la entrevista exclusiva con el hombre responsable de que todas estas secuelas nos estén llegando, Vin Diesel.
So, the man with the plan. I gotta talk to you. I was on set in Fast 5 in Puerto Rico, and you said that you had an idea for a trilogy, and I thought that's the George Lucas, you know, some bullshit. But now that I see this, it's how much of what you had in your head is playing out, because, I mean, this one's amazing, I have to say.
It's all playing out.
Okay.
It was before I even made 4, I had already envisioned when I made 4, Universal had already made the first trilogy.
Yeah.
But the style in which they made the trilogy was fragmented. It wasn't a continuing story. When I came on as a producer, my input was or my directive, or what was important to me, was to tell these stories in a continuous fashion. So you wouldn't be afraid of ending the Fast and Furious, the 4th one, with a heist about to happen.
Yeah.
Dom on a prison bus,
Yeah.
cars coming in, cut the film. In a confident statement saying, we know we didn't complete this because we're going to continue into the next film. That bookend style we used for 4, and obviously with 5.
And obviously this one, which
and obviously this
we don't
one.
Want to ruin because
we
it's
don't want to
huge.
ruin because it's huge, but you see that style that started in the second trilogy. I call it the second trilogy, 4, 5,
You
6.
can get away with it.
I can get away with it now because it's completed.
I think this one's
But when I said that a long time ago, you thought I was crazy.
Yeah, I know, but I think you're completely validated. The other thing is family is a big thing for Dom, and obviously in this one comes to play. How is it a family while you're shooting it? Because I mean, imagine after working together so long.
It is a family. It is a family. It's a family while you're shooting it. It's a family after you're shooting it. But I have to say, honestly, that's just a benefit.
Okay.
The main issue is that the storyline proves the family. The main issue is that the theme is about the family. That it's very ambitious in some ways for a film of this nature and this size and this kind of action content to care about family as a theme. We don't see it in films at all, especially in this way where our family is multicultural, where the message is saying, you know, we're all brothers.
One of the things that I like about it, you're so gregarious and you're, you know, as opposed to Dom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the one thing you guys have in common is the code of family. That important.
Very much so, very much so. People ask me which characters I relate to or are the closest to me, and it hands down the Dom character is drawn from my respect to family. I was that Dom character growing up, you know, in New York City with a bunch of kids that had no fathers. You know, even when I broke into that theater when I was 7 years old, I had a gang. I was 7 years old, but I had a gang at 7, and we went to vandalize this theater. My point is that I have always thought about family's always been important to me. So to be able to make that a theme in an action movie, so you come to see this movie and you're enjoying the action and you're in awe of the spectacle of action, and yet you leave the movie with something more, with a feeling. I can't ask for anything else. I mean, that's just magic.
All right, so it's a pleasure talking to you.
Such a pleasure.
I know you do something new every time, but come back to Puerto Rico.
This is London, baby. Ready? Ready. Steady. Go! Here we go!
Bueno, y eso es todo de nuestra edición especial de Fast and Furious 6. Espero que les haya gustado. Le tengo que dar las gracias a la gente de aquí de MECTEC College que nos prestó los carros y la pista. A ustedes por su sintonía, así que arranquen para el cine a ver Fast 6 y como siempre que tengan un fin de semana de película.
Tell me what you say, working hard, repping for my dogs, do this every day. Stuck to the plan, always said that we would stand up, never ran. We the fam and loyalty never change up. Been down since day one, look at where we came from. Jumping out on anybody who try to say something. One thing about it, got a problem, I got the same one. Money rolls, we fold, plenty clubs, we close. Follow the same code, never turn our backs, our cars don't even lose control. Shot, everything rides on tonight. Even if I've got 3 strikes, I'ma go for it. This moment, we own it. I ride or die to be played with because it could get dangerous. See, I ride or die, people I ride with.
We've graduated to a whole new level.